Think about your favorite brands, the ones you proudly wear, recommend to your friends, and feel connected to emotionally. Guess what? They didn't just happen by luck, they were built intentionally. Today, I'm handing you the step-by-step blueprint to build your brand from scratch, even if you have 0 followers, 0 budget, and 0 experience right now. You'll learn real strategies, real mistakes to avoid, and insider tips big companies use. Stay till the end to know the complete process step by step. Let's begin. Section 1: Why branding matters. First, let's understand why branding matters and why it's not optional anymore. Branding is about building trust, memory, and emotion. Real-life example. Why do people line up for Apple launches even though cheaper phones exist? It's because they're emotionally connected to the Apple brand. Quick stat: 86% of consumers prefer authentic and honest brands on social media. Drop a comment: what brand are you loyal to, and why? I'm reading every comment. Step 1: Define your brand strategy. Your brand strategy is your internal compass. Without it, you're lost. Deep questions to answer. Why do you exist? What makes you different from competitors? What's the ultimate dream your brand helps achieve? How should people feel after interacting with your brand? Let's do a mini exercise. Write down 3 adjectives you want your brand to be known for. Example: bold, innovative, friendly. Book you should focus on. Start with Why by Simon Sinek. Absolute game changer. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. The goal is to do business with people who believe what you believe. Start by clearly communicating your why, your purpose, cause, or belief. This is one of the thought-provoking phrases from this book. Step 2: Know your audience deeply. Let's make this personal, because branding is personal. How to study your audience. Social listening. What are people complaining about in comments? Competitor analysis. What audiences do your competitors attract? Polls/surveys. Use Instagram stories, LinkedIn polls, Google Forms. Create a deep customer avatar. Name: yours name. Age: 24. Job: junior marketing manager. Interests: Instagram shopping, podcasts about mindset. Fears: wasting time, missing out. Dreams: starting her own side business. Pause this video, open notes, and write a rough sketch of your dream customer. You'll thank yourself later. Step 3: Build a strong brand identity. Brand identity is what people see, and it shapes their first impression fast. When selecting your brand colors, tap into the power of color psychology. Different colors trigger different emotions. For example, blue conveys trust and professionalism, as seen with LinkedIn and Facebook, while red sparks excitement and energy, used effectively by Coca-Cola and YouTube. Choose colors that align with the feeling you want your brand to evoke. Your fonts are just as important as your visuals. Be intentional with your typography. Do you want your brand to come across as modern, elegant, or playful? The right font choice can strengthen your message and create a consistent, professional image. Finally, define a clear visual style for your brand. Whether you lean towards a minimalistic, bold, or artistic aesthetic, consistency is key. A well-defined style not only makes your brand visually appealing but also helps it stand out in a crowded market. When creating your logo, always prioritize simplicity over complexity. A simple, memorable design like Twitter's iconic bird is much easier for people to recognize and trust compared to a complicated one. Mini exercise. Pick 2 colors and 1 font right now that you feel match your brand vibe. Pro tip: use free tools like Canva and FontPair. Tone of voice. Are you speaking like a trusted advisor, formal, or a best friend, casual? Match your tone across emails, captions, website, videos. Examples: Nike equals motivational, bold. Dove equals compassionate, real beauty. Twitter equals playful, even savage. Step 4: Craft an irresistible brand story. Here's where you go from forgettable to unforgettable. Your story begins with your origin. Where did the idea or inspiration come from? Talk about the moment that sparked your journey. Then, highlight the problem you noticed, something that wasn't working or needed to be improved. Share your struggles along the way. Showing vulnerability makes your story real and relatable. Explain your solution, how you took action, and what you created to fix the problem. Finally, celebrate your victory and share your vision for the future, where you're heading next, and how you plan to grow and keep making an impact. Real example: Airbnb started because two broke friends couldn't pay rent, so they rented out air mattresses in their living room. The brand story still emphasizes belonging anywhere. Pause for a moment. Write a short 4-sentence story about your brand's journey. Step 5. Build presence and start marketing. Now, it's showtime. If you built it, they won't come unless you market it right. Start by picking 2 platforms to focus on and dominate. It's important to master these platforms before expanding to others. For your content, establish 3 main pillars. Educate your audience by sharing tips, tutorials, and valuable insights. Inspire through motivational quotes and personal stories that resonate with your followers. Entertain them with funny memes and relatable skits that keep things light and engaging. When it comes to posting, aim to post 3 to 5 times a week at a minimum. To make this process easier, batch create your content by setting aside 1 to 2 days a week to prepare your posts in advance. Your engagement strategy should be focused on responding to every comment within the first 60 minutes to encourage interaction. Be sure to also engage with similar accounts by leaving thoughtful comments. Lastly, build your email list by offering a valuable freebie like a checklist, guide, or mini course. This will help you build a community that extends beyond social media. Micro growth hack: use Reels, Shorts, and TikTok's short-form video is the fastest way to build brand awareness right now. Visual growth graph from small page to thriving brand over 12 months. Step 6. Evolve your brand over time. Branding is not a set-it-and-forget-it thing. To evolve smartly, start by analyzing which content gets the best engagement. Pay attention to what your audience connects with most so you can refine your approach. Keep an eye on new trends, but make sure to incorporate them in a way that aligns with your brand's core essence. You don't want to lose what makes you unique while staying relevant. Finally, listen to your community. Ask them questions and engage with their feedback to ensure you're creating content they love and value. Real example: Instagram shifted from photo sharing to a video-first platform. Final tip: stay committed to your core mission, but flexible in your tactics. And there you have it, the complete blueprint to building a powerful brand, even if you're starting from zero. If you got even one useful tip today, smash that like button. Subscribe for more real-world brand and business strategies every week. Comment below, which step are you starting on this week? I want to cheer you on. Bonus: follow our Instagram page Finance Fluent for daily market updates. See you in the next one.